the main lesson to learn here is that whatever comes to your mind, do not take it seriously. No, because that is precisely what then happens. No? We have a negative thought about somebody, let's say, and we feel like, why is that? Because actually, okay, I had some problem maybe with that person in the past, but that's all like forgiven and forgotten. And now this is again coming up so strongly. How is that possible? So yeah, there can be many, many reasons why that is possible. Let's say the food, the pesticides, spiritual influence, even influence from people who are still in the body, but with whom you are spiritually connected, like because you have a love for them or a hate for them, or there is some kind of strong connection. So all these are factors which affect what happens in your mind. But when some thought like that comes to our mind, we have this tendency to think, oh, I'm thinking it, so there must be a truth to it. Actually, that is not that is not so, no. So whenever you think something, you are then the one to decide, do I go along with this or not? Even some negative thinking may be just a result of random association of your mind. Nothing more than that. So always you are the one to decide, what am I going to do with this thought? Does it seem to really hold the truth or not? And if not, then leave it. Don't start, like talking to it. If you feel it holds the truth, if you feel there is still something with that other person, I don't know, that needs to be expressed maybe, even though it's about something of the past, sometimes this is still necessary, no? Then okay, you can go along with that. But yeah, don't believe everything your mind tells you. That is really, and this impact of spiritual influence there, I would guess like for the average person, it's like maybe 10%, let's say, of, what comes to your mind and where you're like, what's this? So understand it well, 90% anyhow comes in a different way. As I said, food, chemicals, mind association, like a dream maybe. No, all these things are there. No? But okay, 10% can really come from the spiritual world. It does not necessarily mean that that spiritual being who is putting that thought to your mind is so much like wanting to control or anything like that. No, it happens like quite naturally. Some connection is there and some idea comes through that connection, that's all. Maybe it's an ancestor or there's another kind of connection. Or maybe it's just a coincidence that this spiritual being somehow got in contact with you and there is some kind of interaction happening. But in my case, I've been quite aware of the spiritual world since I was a child, and I've had this a lot. So this really has forced me to look at my mind and say, okay, whatever you say, fine, but I don't have to go along with it. And that is such a liberation. And actually, modern thinking or Western thinking is so very much focused on the power of thinking, right? We take our thinking very seriously. We are thinking beings. But I've said it many times. No, we are feeling beings. And then we are also a little bit thinking to kind of get these feelings under control. That is the reality. And so these thoughts that come, they are the result not of reason. Most thoughts that come are not the result of reason. They are emotional in origin. And they are quite random, actually. And so we should not so easily believe our thoughts. But of course, if a particular thought or idea comes back and again and again and again, yeah, it's up to us then to see the real value of it and see if you need to act upon it or not. That is, yeah. There also our intuition has a role to play. Maybe you have a thought and it comes like quite often that somehow or other, I don't know, you should not buy that new car because you feel something will happen and you will need the money to deal with that. That is an intuition which can come. So yeah, then it's up to you to kind of see that and see if it's real or not. We've talked about how to make the distinction between what comes from intuition and what comes from other sources. And so there the key is silence. You go to silence, okay, then you need to have the ability to do that. You go to inner silence, first popping that question, and then you go to inner silence, and then you see what comes out. That will be the most sure way to know that it is not disturbed in any way, neither by the spiritual world nor by any other, like more electrobiochemical thing happening inside of you. It's not easy to deal with that.